All right, let's give people a few minutes to get in here. Oh, just wait a little bit. Sorry, I'm just a minute late. Forgive me. No, I'm actually on time. Come in and say hello, everybody. Give me a second. I have to let people know. Got one person watching. I wonder who it is. Come in and say hello, hello. Whatever you are, come and say hi. At least hi. How are you? Two people. Hey, John. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, from the how can I go on without my love? That's the title. And thanks for putting the Cash App in. Um, I'm getting $200 tomorrow towards one of my husband's guitar, which will get um, it down to 225. I'll owe. I just purchased his urn on Amazon. I'll have it tomorrow. Put his ashes in. His obituary is on um, Sample and O'Donnell's funeral home. So I gave a picture of him and just a short thing about his life. So my memories. I did what I could put down and could think of. So, but it's hard for me. I just don't. I just feel it's just I can't go on without him. It's just a shock. I mean, his death is a shock to me, and I knew he was suffering. It just is so hard. Every time I wake up, I feel depressed. I want to cry my eyes out and go just cry and sleep and sleep and sleep. I'm so depressed. I am. I don't know if I'm coming or going. I'm trying to get stuff done, and my son wants to pack up stuff, and I'm like, take your time. It's still fresh. We just lost him. I know I got to call around for a place. Yeah, the rent's paid for this month, but what about next month? I just can't keep living here. It's just too much. I can't take living here without him. Yeah, Mo shared my Cash App. It was at 10 o'clock. I like to thank the people that donated. Let me see, what was her name? Oh, it's from Mo's channel. She donated $20. I deposited that in the bank. Anakin donated. Jen donated. Trigger donated. Suzette donated. Who else? Jeez. Uh, Lisa D donated, and I appreciate whatever they could give. It really was helpful. It really take a big chunk out of stuff, especially between the money I raised and I had to give some of my money too. It cuts me. I still have my bills to pay. I just paid two of them. I still have my two credit cards I got to pay, and then I got to pay off his affirm bill that he has in my name. Thank you, John. I really appreciate it. You don't know how much I appreciate your help and everybody's help. This is like a nightmare for me that I can't wake up from. 22 years together. I got him a beautiful urn for his assets. It's all in black because he always wore black. It's got a beautiful saying on it. It cost me $36.99 on Amazon. So I had to take that down with the 200. 225 left. I got so much to do. I don't even know if I'm coming or going. I really don't know. It's just really hard, you know. My son and I are going through so much hell. We're at each other's throat. It's not a good thing. I've been a little snappy and short with him. I don't mean anything by it. It just, I wish he'd eat dinner. I just, got some hoagie rolls and some sliced up some lettuce and tomatoes and onions. And I bought Doritos. I bought them from Dollar General. I want him to eat. But he did eat at Burger King, so I guess he took the thing. But he still should eat a little bit something more. It's hot as hell. He took his fan. I know he needs it in that back room. This weather being hot. Let me see. I'm messing with my air conditioner. There we go. It doesn't blow that much because it's a small unit, and this is a big ass room. I just need to get out of this place and just forget the memories here. We had beautiful memories. And I'll be having a little thing at the house for him. And I was like trying to tell people to write a little something, that is important to them, as friends, stuff. So, and when I move, people promised to help me move and stuff. And today was my yacht worker, who's my helper, was her last day. I met a new yacht worker. She seems pretty nice. So, to help with cleaning and stuff. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. I love you and Deborah so much. You guys are like family to me. And I appreciate everything. It's just I've been barely able to eat. I'm freaking nauseous. Hang on, I gotta get something to eat before I vomit. Because all I ate was a sandwich. I bought like hoagie rolls, and I had ham and I had cheese, and so I made myself a hoagie and I ate some Doritos. I'm gonna eat a little bit more because that's all I ate today. I've been barely eating. My stomach's been so upset with everything. Sorry if I'm crunching. Thank you, Kelly. Thanks for coming. But I'm just saying, every day I wake, I just don't want to wake up. I'm just like emotionally tired and physically tired, but I try to get things done. I got to get this house in order. I did some laundry. My son put it in the dryer. I appreciate that. He takes out the trash and the recyclables, and he does the dishes. And he keeps his room clean. He does help. I'm eating some Doritos. Try to get a little something in my stomach. Kelly, he passed away. Tom passed away. He died. Yeah, and they put it on his death certificate from a fall, which is not true. He had that surgery messed him up, and then he got a fungal infection. Yeah. When I went to a funeral home, he had 3 big dents in the back of his head, and his ear was crushed. You fucking tell me what happened. Yes, I was there when he passed. He passed away in my arms. I took off all the machines, told him to take it off, and I wanted to wait. And told me, "Do you want to go out while we disconnect him?" I said, "No, I'm staying with him the whole time through." Yep. He had his eyes open. He opened his eyes. He took his last breath, and I knew he was at peace. His obituaries online, I did not put in the paper because of some shit with his family, and I don't want them knowing. I didn't care about him anyway. Yeah, so was Zach. Zach was with me too. We both were with him when he passed. It does, guardsman. That's why I talked to a lawyer. Even his doctor office, Dr. Brown, I was talking to the nurse, and they said, I'll be talking to the lawyer about that. And they gave me their condolences, and they're going to tell Dr. Brown. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what they did. Because I know when they did the surgery, he's got, it looks horrible. I took pictures of it, of him in it, like he had him on the black gurney like table that they bring the bodies and stuff, because I had took clothes down for him. But I still want to talk to the funeral home, Rob, and ask them, did you see any incisions like there it was from a coroner? If not, I'm going to have him do that in writing. There was nothing. There was no full, complete autopsy done. Just, yeah, it was just weird. He called me out of the blue, the coroner, and said, "Oh, when did he have a fall?" Blah, blah. And I couldn't figure, why is he asking me this stuff? But I was trying to tell him he died of a fungal infection. He had surgery, and what happened was the solution got mixed in with his brain. And he had like right side paralysis. He had his left side, and he could, move it. And he could talk a little bit, And it's just really crazy. So right now I'm selling his guitars and stuff. One sold. The bass is sold. My son bought that. His Marshall amp is sold. His buddy wanted. I sold his one good guitar, his Les Paul Standard, to him because I know he would play it. I know. And that's my son wants to pack up right now. And it's like, hold on. He just died. We'll pack, but I want to throw some stuff away. We have to have a place first to go. I know he means well. He really does. Yeah. But I'm just tired of crying. I'm tired of feeling depressed and sick to my stomach. I took his clothes to Goodwill, so, and his good shoes. So, and his new boots that he bought, I took all that. Threw out some of his other clothes. I kept some of his good socks for me. I kept his flannels, like 2 of them, so I can smell him and smell his cologne. Yes, I know that, Kelly. I have a doctor's appointment. And I have to reschedule my mammogram too. It's time to take care of myself. My doctor is worried about me. So is my psychiatrist. I gotta see him. Uh, you're not being insensitive, Kelly. You just care. Ugh. There's nothing wrong. Oh, I don't like it either when they do it. I get black and blue. I get bruises when they do it. And then I bruise for a while. I bruise easily. That's probably from smoking. Oh well. Yeah, just like the other night, I cleaned up the microwave, the countertops, wiped that down. I gotta re-clean my fridge out. I gotta sell the fridge that's in the basement. Just put it in, just in case, in a storage space. Because sometimes you'll get a place without fridges. You know, I still want to keep my washer and dryer that Tom bought me. It still works. Exactly. Guardsman. I just think of the happy memories of him and the laughter and times we had. And even his friend, he was talking about when they were younger and stuff. Sorry, I'm eating some chips and munching some Doritos just to settle my stomach. Because all I ate was a sandwich, a hoagie I made, and some corn chips. I'm still hungry. Eat when I can, but when my stomach's upset, just corn chips to the side. Yeah, I just have to pay this off, and then I can bring him home. And I bet I put his he likes always dressing with flannels and t-shirts, and he can't wear any of his jeans, so he would wear sweatpants. So I put a pair of sweatpants and a pair of black socks because they won't allow you to put shoes on. Yeah, I have applications as for Section 8 out. I applied to the housing authority. But I'm looking around. My son's helping to look around for places. But what 211 for resources? Well, the Urban Link they only pay $500 towards your rent. So that's all the thing, and they make you go through all this stuff. Now, come on, I'm living on a month-to-month lease. We had a lease with Tom on. Zach just moved in, and this lady's like, "Wow, we need a lease with both of you on." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And she was a little snotty too. I said, "To hell with it. I'm not dealing with that lady." I'm just going to call housing and see if we can get into a 2-bedroom soon. by July. And like I said, I got to get rid of a lot of stuff. I'm still keeping my grill. I'm keeping my washer and dryer. The snowblower I'm selling. I have somebody for that. So I have somebody for the lawnmower and the weed whacker. So I want to get into a place where all my utilities are paid. I don't have to worry about shoveling or cutting grass or paying somebody to cut my grass. But it's just hard, like financially. But I know by the grace of God I can make it, you know. And I'm, if anybody wants to cash app me a few bucks here and there, it's my cash app is in the chat. John had posted it. All you have to do is scroll back up, and you should be able to see it. Every little bit helps. Towards paying for the cremation. I don't like asking anybody for anything. I really don't. And I appreciate those who did donate very, very much. And I know the one lady, she donated for Mo's channel because Mo did something at 10 o'clock. I guess it was a live. I don't know. John should know, because he sent it to me. Yeah, he said he sent it. It would be scheduled at 10 p.m. And I appreciate it. Let me see who sent it. It should be in my email. I hope I didn't delete it. Tiffany 17 Blue. That's who sent me $20 yesterday. So I'd like to thank her. I guess she's from Mo's channel, and I really appreciate it. So I appreciate a lot of people who did donate what they could. It helped tremendously knock that bill down. I'll just owe $225, and that's it. And then I can bring him home in his new urn that I bought. He'll be here tomorrow, hopefully early, and then I can take it down with the $200. So then I could bring him home and have a little get together. And I asked his friend, I said, write what you want down. I'm having each write what, like your memories with Tom. And I'll surround it with white candles and, his photo. And I'm going to do like a collage board and post it up. And people can, look at the poster board. I had to go Dollar Tree and get that. So. And I'm going to, put his baby picture and, some of the pictures when he was little on it because I have them. I mean, he was adopted. I wish I would have got in contact with his family to know if he has any extra brothers and sisters so they knew he passed. It would have been nice for him to meet them. It really, it would have been the nicest thing ever. But it didn't happen. And I appreciate everyone trying to help me. I do. This is my family. You guys are my family now. Not by blood, but just meeting you all. You all have been wonderful to me, and I appreciate you all very much. And I'm getting tired. I have to stay up because I'm waiting for a phone call from his other friend after work. So I'll probably post the once the guy's done with his obituary. I'll probably post it on Facebook. You know, John can share it if he wants. Mo and Kelly, you're on my Facebook too, so we can share it. So, and that's about it for tonight. I just, it's hard to go without him, but I think by the grace of God, I'll get through it. I just got to keep up my faith, even though I get a little angry. I'm sorry, guardsman. He's getting cremated. It's the cheapest way, and that's what he wanted. He gets what he wants. I raised pretty much money and stuff, and I had people help me out. I apologize. And I'm sorry for the loss of your father. Have a good night, everybody. I love you all. Thanks for coming. And thanks, John, for posting my Cash App. Love you. Thanks, Kelly, for coming. Whoever showed up, thank you, thank you. Stay blessed. Good night.